It's Nolan. What's going on, y'all? It's the kid J Nolan here. Hey, man, y'all know it's been a little minute since I did any reactions to social media content. I feel like a lot of the stuff that's been coming out on social media for the past probably 6 months or so, I think everything is staged at this point. I'm not believing anything. All these people coming to TikTok complaining about their relationships, talking about the dates they went on, talking about how they got stood up and all this stuff. I honestly think these people are creating content for likes, engagement, for sympathy. They want to get their followers up so that they could turn something into a monetization ploy. I don't think nothing you see of these people complaining about these hardships in their life, asking what y'all think. Who is going to come out and berate themselves, say derogatory things about themselves, put out a story that's going to make them look bad ultimately at the expense of another person just for people to give them advice, right? It doesn't make any absolute sense. At the end of the day, it's fake. But today, I'm going to humor somebody. There's this woman who says that she works 3 jobs to provide for her household. She pays all the bills, does everything. Her boyfriend keeps all the money to himself. He has no intention of contributing anything, right? And then at the end of it, she says, what do y'all think? Let's go for it. I'm going to humor her, not because I want to actually speak on her story, but I do want to speak on people that are going through this type of thing. So I'm going to allow her voice to be heard today.
All right, serious question, y'all. For people in a relationship, me and my boyfriend always get in a fight over money, bro. Okay, mind you, I'm not broke. I'm not broke. I am broke right now. You feel what I'm saying? But I make good money is what I'm trying to say. And all my money goes into my bills. It's just after all my money goes into my bills, I usually have nothing left. So I picked up 3 jobs, right? But my boyfriend didn't like that I was working the 3 jobs because he felt like I wasn't around my kid as much, which doesn't make any sense. But anyways, nevertheless, I had to quit a 3rd job because getting a sitter was becoming a little bit difficult because everybody started working in the evenings. So anyways, me and him always get in an argument over cash. And mind you, I'm only ever asking him for cash on my off days. Like, if I'm paid, I'm good, right? On my off days, though, I do be asking him for cash. And I'm not talking about, like, hundreds of dollars. I'm talking about 10, 20, maybe 50. And
I got to stop. So you mean to tell me you taking on 3 jobs to pay everything in your house, from the rent to the bills to the utilities to everything? You I'm guessing homeboy has one job, a job, you know what I'm saying? You say he's keeping all the money to himself, which means he's not putting anything into the household. He don't buy no food, he don't buy no beverages. Nigga can't get an RC cola in the house, and why is he there? You say you had to quit your 3rd job because you could no longer afford to get a babysitter. It was becoming too much of a stress on you. You know what I'm saying? The people weren't available, et cetera, et cetera. What the fuck was he doing? Is he not the father of your child? Does he use that over you? Like, hey, I'm not watching this motherfucker because he ain't mine, but the nigga still chilling in your crib, kicked up with his feet up while you out working 3 jobs, working around the motherfucking clock. Are you, what? Now, people ain't perfect. Everybody has their thing. Everybody has their shortcomings. But what the fuck is the benefit of dealing with this nigga if you got to work around the clock, you got to do everything yourself, and you can't even depend on the nigga to be present for your child in the household while you go out and do these things? You're wasting your time. You're wasting your child's time. You're wasting your parents' time. You're wasting the babysitter's time that you don't want to pay for. You're fucking up. But I'm going to let you finish your story.
majority of the time, it's to be put back into the house, right? Or it's to be put to good use. Like, I'm not asking him to get my hair done. I'm not asking him to get my nails done. He doesn't even get any of that stuff done for me. Like, he does none of that for me. Like, if he does something for me, I have to ask for it. You feel what I'm saying? But I don't feel like,
well, if the nigga don't want to pay no motherfucking bills in the house, what make you think this nigga is actually going to pay for your hair and nails? What makes you think he wants to do anything that's going to benefit you when he hasn't shown you any of that, right? The nigga is getting over. The nigga is literally the nigga from ATL. Just been getting over. Okay? This my daddy house. Be clear. You know what I'm saying? What is the benefit? Why are you still with him? And at that point, when we start asking those questions, for anybody going through this situation, you're either emotionally attached to him, right? You don't want to be alone. You feel like you don't have no other better options for you. Or you're digmatized. Either way, you need to practice self-control. You need to practice abstinence. You need to practice having some comfort alone with yourself. You say you make good money, but you can't hold on to none of it. But yet you have a boyfriend. This is why people be like, if you too broke to date, don't do it. You know what I'm saying? And it's not about class. It's not about none of that type of stuff. It's like if you're not willing to put into a relationship, it's almost best that you don't do it. You know what I'm saying? Or you have to be extremely clear upfront about what it is that you can and can't do. Set those boundaries early. That's something that I'm familiar with doing. Understanding, hey, this is what my budget is. This is what I'm available to do. This is what I have allotted to, my free time or whatever the case may be. If it's outside of that, you got to be upfront. If y'all didn't have that conversation and he just been living in your crib and he just been, eating Cheetos and snacks and shit while you go bust your ass, clearly y'all are not equally yoked. Clearly y'all are not working together for any type of growth, enhancement, or future building in this relationship. So why are y'all in it? Again, everyone has their shortcomings. Everyone has those moments where you may need to be built up. Those can show up in a number of ways, whether that be financially, whether that be emotionally, whether that be mentally, spiritually, whether that be mindset building, all of these types of things. It does not sound like y'all are contributing to each other in any of those factors. You're just taking care of him. You have definitely accepted a child into your home, and you need to be claiming him on your taxes, and you might need to go ahead and file disability on his ass if he ain't doing shit. I'm gonna let you finish though.
That's right. And I get mad because every time I ask him for money, he wants to explode or have some type of reaction that just triggers me. And I just want to know, like, do you females ask your man for money, and how is that transaction? Like, is it a fight? Is it normal to ask your man for money? Like, how much money does he give you? You know what I'm saying? Does he treat you to get your hair and nails done? Like, my man.
You done fucked up again. You're trying to quantify how much money women are receiving from their mate, not understanding that everybody is in a completely different situation. Some women are with men that just have an abundance of cash and they just decide that that's their love language, is to take care of certain things. I want you to have this. I want you to do this. I want you to do that. I have the means to do it. Therefore, you should go do it. Some niggas' budget is a little bit tighter. Maybe they don't have that in their budget to do it, but that doesn't mean that they don't love you any less, or that they don't like you, or that they're not going to contribute to you in other ways. Or if you were to ask them for it, maybe they will come up with it, but it's not just a regular occurrence like that. Everybody is in a different situation. The problem is you're trying to equate your situation to what other people are going through, not understanding you're unhappy. That's the basis. You're unhappy, you're unfulfilled, you're busting your ass 24 hours out of the day. The motherfucker won't even sit with your kids. The motherfucker won't even order your child a motherfucking 12-inch pizza. Won't even get them a motherfucking pepperoni and sausage, let alone a meat lovers. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker don't want to contribute no juice boxes in the crib. When you buy them bitches, he the one drinking it, not your child. Yeah, you gotta understand, motherfucker don't like you. Motherfucker don't love you. Motherfucker just getting over. He is a hobosexual, as they call it. Nigga need a place to stay. Nigga needs something to do with his time. Probably playing a video game. Probably got all the achievements on Madden and 2K and shit like that. And like, hey, anything beyond that has nothing to do with me. You get it how you live, as long as I live here. Kick the motherfucker to the curb. Sound like you don't need to be dating. Sounds like you need to do some healing. Need to, do some shadow work, as they call it. Get yourself right. If you're taking care of everything in your house, if everything's coming out of your budget, you can't get no type of relief. Clearly, y'all not going out on dates because you working 26 hours a day. Clearly, motherfucker don't even want to get you a champ with cheese from Checkers. Clearly, the motherfucker don't want to get your child nothing, let alone a pair of goddamn Sauconys. Clearly, the motherfucker don't want to contribute anything into the house. Don't even want to keep the lights on. He wants to keep all the money to himself. What is he spending his money on? What is it so important for him to do when you're taking care of all of it? Again, this nigga don't care shit about you.
Literally does nothing but keep his money to himself. Like, and it's annoying, and he's very Mr. Krabs, and I don't like that. And I don't know if that makes me sound shallow or whatever the case may be, but no, I want to marry a provider, and I feel like providers, will help out.
Do the nigga clean up? Do he wash dishes? Will he get the motherfucking grit out the oven? Will he cook for you? If you working 28 hours a day, shifts and shit, around the clock doing 3 jobs, Would a nigga at least have a hot plate ready for you at the crib? Because this is what a lot of niggas expect when they are the breadwinner, when they are the ones doing all the hard work, the heavy lifting and shit. That's what they expect. Nigga can't even put a goddamn Stouffer's lasagna in the oven. He ain't even got to cook the shit. Just put it in that motherfucker, put the foil on it, and let it rock. Nigga ain't doing that much. What led y'all together? How did y'all meet? What was the mutual situation that led y'all to this moment? I need more answers.
And also, he doesn't like to talk about his finances, bro. How are we supposed to be getting married in the future if you can't even have a simple conversation about finances with me? It's always turning into I'm being money hungry. But it's like, I'm realistic, bro. We need to know our budget. How much are we able to spend? Am I wrong?
You're dead ass wrong, because if you've done this and you played this game with this nigga for more than 4, 5, 6 months, this is a lifestyle choice. At this point, you need to figure out how to save more money, right? If you're going to keep this nigga in your household, you're gonna allow this to continue going on. You're going to come to social media to ask for advice. I'm going to go ahead and tell you, man, don't change nothing up. Figure out how to save more money. Figure out how to best take care of this man. Figure out what type of shoes that nigga like. Figure out what size clothes he wear and make sure he got a new outfit on Friday. You know what I'm saying? Because clearly you're not doing anything different. You're not finna switch up the tempo. You're not finna kick this nigga to the curb. You're not finna prioritize your child over the well-being of this clown. So you might as well make sure that his appearance and everything, his upkeep, make sure his haircut is done every 2 weeks, so that at the bare minimum, if y'all do decide to step out at any point in the world, if somebody sees him in your car, if somebody sees y'all out at a movie, you know, once a year, make sure he's at least up to par so that you can lie to all your friends' faces and say he's doing better. Okay? That's my advice to you, because you're not kicking him to the curb, so you might as well kick him some of the cash. Let him keep it all to himself. Let him take care of whatever the fuck he want to do. He might got a baby mama on the side. He might got another girlfriend, a side piece. Let him invest into that, because clearly that's what's keeping y'all happy. That's my synopsis of the situation. Let me know what y'all think down below in the comments. Yes, I'm being facetious. Yes, I'm being funny about it. Y'all know I'm not with that shit. But if 2024, if you're making lifestyle decisions, you're not willing to make the decision for yourself, why would I tell you to do any motherfucking different? Be sure to like and share this video. If this is your first time seeing me on YouTube, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Hit the post notification bell for all updates. I will see y'all on the next one. Much love and respect. Y'all stay safe out there, man. Peace.
King of my city and cul-de-sac. Coming out swinging like soldier rags. Leading my people like quarterback. Boy, I study this shit, I'm an almanac. Had to get up and grind. Knowledge is booming, I'm here to apply. Came with the chip and the dip, it just single the mind. We finna do more than survive. I need my check. Spinning the block for the Gouda. We hitting the jeweler to flood out the net. We don't do beef for computers, I'm straight out the sewer. We come when you rest. Niggas be looking perplexed, so keeping my foot on their neck. No map, I trust my gut for the quest. With drama, I'm fully abreast. I was ready for years and they doubted me. All of a sudden they tell me they proud of me. I been dropping these haters like calories. Cross them out, I came back with some boundaries. Stand for my honor, but too raw, no corner. Packing the stick with a drummer. Wanna catch my bad, won't fumble. I done came too far to be humble.